Nick Underhill, you can go ahead and get us started.
Hey, Daniel, congrats. Just how did this come together? How long have you been talking to them and just kind of, how did it come together?
Yeah, it's just been last few days, honestly. I know that the Saints were talking with my agent and they were showing interest, and so he asked them if they'd put together an offer, and so they did. And my wife and I had a few hours to talk it over and kind of discuss it, and we gave them the thumbs up, and now we're here. So pretty exciting. It happened fast.
Amy Just.
Yeah, super fast. Sorry, working out. So did they give you any indication of what your role could potentially be?
No, not specifically. But I'm just happy for the opportunity. I think that's what I'm looking for is, to be with a great organization, a good team, some good coaches, and have an opportunity to go out there and play and to contribute. And so that's why I think this is working out, and that we agreed to it.
Yeah, what about their pitch sold you on New Orleans? I mean, you've been in Kansas City for so long.
Yeah, it's a winning franchise. They've proven over a long period of time to have a good track record. I defensively, I can speak from that standpoint. They've done really well, and on special teams as well. And those are two things that I feel like I can be able to contribute, hopefully, and bring value. And so it was a good fit. I think it was a good fit, hopefully, for both of us.
Is this a 1-year deal for you, or is it longer than that?
Yes, 1-year deal.
Go ahead, Nick.
Daniel, what are some of the things you do on special teams?
I've played special teams my whole career, and I've played nearly almost every position on special teams. And so even when I was a starter in Kansas City, full-time starter at the safety position, I still played special teams. So, all of it: kickoff return, punt return.
John Hendricks.
Hey, Daniel, I was just going to ask, have you had any dealings with Chris Richard in the past, and kind of your impressions of Dennis Allen and what he's been able to do for the Saints and the secondary, just kind of as a defensive coordinator?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of getting to know everyone here, trying to do some research and try to understand. But yeah, obviously been watching them over the years, and it looks like it's not only a great team, but a great fan base and a great community to be a part of. So it's pretty exciting.
Do we have any other questions for Daniel?
Yeah. What do you feel, just in general, that you can bring to the secondary, whether it's your veteran leadership or anything specific?
Yeah. This is going to be my 9th season. I played 8 years in Kansas City, and part of those last 4 were 2 AFC championship games and 2 Super Bowls that I played a significant role in. And so, I would say, some experience playing at a high level, winning games, and playing in the playoffs. And I know that the Saints have great leadership on defense as well, that they can lean on. But I feel comfortable and confident in playing multiple roles, multiple positions. While in Kansas City, I played a little bit of linebacker, played a little bit of safety, a little free, a little strong. I played special teams. I feel like I can be able to contribute in a lot of different ways, and however the coaches can see me contributing and value to the team, and what role I need to have to make this team better is kind of what I'm here for.
Speaking of coaches, I guess, what is your early indication of what you feel working with Dennis Allen is going to be like?
I just had a chance to meet with him in the hallway. The first time I've been introduced to him, but he's he seems like a great coach. He really seems like, you know, he's going to step into this role as a head coach very smoothly. He seems like he's got a very clear vision and understanding of what he wants and how he's going to get it done. And so, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be exciting.
What do you remember about that 2016 game against the Saints? I think you had the sack and interception, just were kind of all over the field. Do you remember anything about that game?
Yeah, of course I do. Probably remember a little bit from every game I've played in, but no, that was a fun one. Yeah, in Kansas City. Yeah, I was able to be a part of an interception that was returned for a touchdown. No, it was a great game for me. It was one of my better games. Happened to be against the Saints, but yeah, that's one of the ones that I'll always remember. It was my first interception for a touchdown. So,
Ricardo?
Hey, Daniel. Were there any talks of you trying to come back to KC? And you can answer this part if you want to. Were you talking or looking at any other teams? And kind of what were they interested in those talks?
Yeah, no, I think Kansas City made it pretty clear that they were gonna make decisions to kind of move on. Was kind of my understanding that they were ready to kind of you know, go another direction, and so that allowed us the freedom to then kind of let teams know that we were available. And you know, the course of the last 2 weeks or so, we've had contact with teams, but you know, the Saints definitely were the first ones to put together an offer, and so we were able to make a quick decision. It just made sense. It didn't make sense to wait around and kind of feel things out. It was something that worked for us, and it's obviously something that was going to work for them, and so we got it done.
Yeah,
Amy?
and just sorry, Davis. In being in Kansas City for so long, what does that franchise and that organization and that team mean to you?
Oh, they mean everything. It's it's not only my first team; it's been my only team. 8 years. I was married to my wife before we went there, but we've had 4 kids in Kansas City. So that's the home of our kids. We've got a 6, 5, 3, and 1-year-old, and Kansas City is all they know. That's their home, and the community there has just been unbelievable place to raise a family. The coaching, the organization, Coach Andy Reid, and the defensive coaches, everyone's treated us first class. They've treated us like family. They've taken really, really good care of us. I mean, eight years in one place is a long time. We've been really fortunate, and to be a part of so many great things there. Our Super Bowl victory and making the playoffs all but 1 year, and got so many great football memories associated with Kansas City.
Great. I think we're all set. Thanks so much for the time, Daniel.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you, man.